I can give you just a little bit of the history. When I started coming to the church, they always had this desire to want to grow. They themselves were trying to do everything within their power to make it grow. It wasn't until a light bulb went off, they gave over their desire to grow to God. And as soon as they gave that back to God, we started seeing growth. And through the desire of wanting God to be the pilot of this whole project, you could just feel the energy starting to go, and it was really encouraging. There were some changes. I go back to the time where there was somebody that stood up in front of the church, and this is how they led their music. And I did that a lot of Sunday nights. I would lead hymn sings and all kinds of stuff. What was really cool was a lot of the older people that you would expect to be set in their ways. I'm okay with it because I'm all about wanting to reach people for the Lord. People were willing to sacrifice their own desires, their own tastes in music and style in which the service was presented. And if this is what attracts the young people to church, this is what we want to do. So that whole next step, I was involved with the youth group at that time with Kirk Funk. When we first started out, it was fairly a small group of kids. We ended up on a Monday night having 80 kids for senior night at church. A ball would get kicked and it would knock the light fixture out of the ceiling, or knocking a tile out. Nobody got upset about it. But the thing that really got me as far as the kids was you would see them coming down the street, pouring rain on a Sunday morning on scooters and walking. And it wasn't mom and dad bringing them to the church doors. They were coming on their own. The church is going to grow. It's going to grow with the young people. And that's when we really decided we needed to do something, because what's a little fellowship hall in the basement of a church? But we had nothing to offer them except for fun. And then the most beautiful thing was in would walk Marion Cisco with a great big platter of her chocolate chip cookies. She'd talk to the kids, she'd put this plate of cookies down, and she'd stick around for maybe 15, 20 minutes, getting hugs and high fives and all kinds of stuff, and then she'd turn around and she'd walk out. And the next week after that, a repeat. And the next week after that. Like, just the pouring of love to these kids was incredible. There's a lot of times I'll arrive and I'll just walk around and I'll peek into the rooms and see how they're being used, and I just get overwhelmed, like that I was just one cog in that great big wheel of this project.
It's beautiful here.